Hello there, everybody. Welcome back for some more Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma. Or Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. My bad. I always get those two mixed up. Anyway, we are continuing off in Chapter 2, of course. And this is Episode 3. And it took me like 2 episodes to get through Chapter 1, but we did pretty good so far. We're practically at the very beginning of this chapter. I'm trying to remember exactly everything and how to play and what have you. So just give me a few minutes to kind of remember all the controls and whatnot. Alright, so that takes care of the first few waves of guys. Well, not waves, but that takes care of the first guys. There is actually some waves of enemies we're going to fight outside, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and go in here and wait for these guys to start spawning so I can get right back outside. And, well, hopefully no, I hope it does. I hope it actually lets me back outside. It's been one hell of a day, folks. Basically, my computer, the button to turn on the power, has been acting up a lot lately because the button on the outside doesn't want to seem to press, the button on the inside, because I guess there's something either missing or the wire broke or the wire attached. I don't know, something broke, and it just started kind of becoming kind of a nuisance. And today I tried to turn on my computer and it wasn't working, and I was kind of freaking out. I was like, oh shit, this is bad. Like if I lose my computer, then I lose a lot of stuff, which basically practically means I lose all of my porn, and I'm not having that. Like that's the one thing that I was scared of the most, was losing all of my little hentai mangas that I have on my computer. Don't tell anybody, okay? Just don't let anybody know. Keep it a secret. Well, basically, I have like a bunch of like email addresses and passwords and shit. A bunch of just other random stuff, video games and crap like that are on my computer that I don't really want to lose and have to start over, like getting again and what have you. So I just like, all right, let's take a look. Let's find out exactly what the problem is. And I looked inside, and I found the wire that basically is the button that turns on, the computer. And while I was looking through, I kept unscrewing a bunch of just random stuff because I'm basically just a moron. I mean, I had a class back in like 12th grade where I actually worked on computers. Like I actually took apart computers and such and actually worked on them that way. But unfortunately, that was like years ago, and I'm not really, as they say, a computer nerd. And it really pisses me off when people say that I am. Like it always pisses me off when people come to me for questions about computers and such. Like not even like just like internet problems and just like connection issues. Like there's some things that I can do, but I'm not like the biggest computer guy out there. Like I don't know everything about computers. Like there's nothing wrong with somebody that does, and thank God they exist. But it's just I'm not that smart. I'm sorry, I'm not technologically that capable of doing a lot of things. I'm just a guy who likes to play games and just enjoy, the stuff that I play, and just try to figure out things and try to get games to work on my computer and try to get games to work on my PlayStations and such, which thankfully, consoles, which is most of the, you can pretty much blame the reason why I play consoles because I'm kind of a dumbass. And it's just like I don't feel like going through all that trouble of having to like, keep changing my graphics card up for like the bigger and better games out there. And I mean, changing a graphics card shouldn't necessarily be that hard. I mean, after all, you just go buy one, just replace it, don't you? So I mean, that's just me saying like something I've never done before. I've never replaced a graphics card. I've never had to replace a processor or anything like that. It's not like I've always been afraid to look inside my computer. It's just I always just never wanted to look inside because I had no reason, to be honest. There's people that take like an affection with, looking into computers and such, looking into the hardware and just tech in general, but I'm not that kind of guy, so nothing wrong with anybody who is. I'm just saying, like, I'm just not the kind of guy that does it. Well, it's just like with people who play like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like for years, people would get made fun of for playing those games back in school, but now it's like it's pretty much accepted because like my cousin was telling me last night that he's got people at his school that still they actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! There's like a lot of people that play Yu-Gi-Oh! At his school, and it's like, well, damn, like back in my day, now I sound old, But back when I went to, like, high school, like, that was frowned upon, like, massively. Like, the moment that you had a lunch table dedicated to just playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you were a fucking faggot. And, you know, it always kind of kept people away. Like, back when I was a kid, I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I never really knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh or anything like that, or even Pokemon, because I had Pokemon cards and Digimon cards, but I just never understood the idea of how to do it. Now it's, like, one of those things where I really kind of want to learn how to play, just because it seems like something that'd be kind of fun to play casually, but not competitive, because I'm just not the kind of guy that would enjoy playing games competitively all that much. Like, I've done Smash. Yeah, I'm just that much of a dork. I've done Smash Brothers, and I went to, like, a tournament, like, a couple tournaments before, back in my time, and every single one I would lose. Like, usually I'd win, like a match or two, maybe even just a match, but it's become so, you know, damn difficult now that I always just get my ass whooped, and I feel like it's kind of a waste of time, because I drive all the way down to these places with my friends or whatever, and then I get my ass kicked, and it's like, well, that's great. You know, I spent like $13 just to get my ass kicked by, like, somebody who's better than me, because, you know, they'd rather spend all their fucking lives playing one specific game, and I just have other things that I'd rather play than that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to play Smash or fighting games competitively. It's just, it's not for me. Like, there's always that one thing that's just not for me. I don't know how I'm going on these damn tangents, but I guess that's just a typical Let's Play of mine at this point. It's like, I just go on random fucking tangents, so just deal with that. Well, anyway, back with my computer, like, I figured out that because I heard a click when I clicked on the wire, because I was like, you know, maybe if I click on the wire that actually is connected to the power button, that would probably, like, turn it on. I heard, like, a click, and I was like, yep, that's the power. And so, basically, if you kind of hear I don't know, like, sometimes you can hear my computer in the background, but if you can hear my computer now, then you may or may not be able to notice that it's a little bit, it might sound different. Like, to me, it sounds different right now. It's because I kind of dorked around with it a little bit. I kind of moved some things around, and now it sounds a tad bit, not quieter, just very lighter. Like, it doesn't sound like it's breathing as heavily as it did before. So, I don't know. I did dust it out a bit, too. By that, I mean, like, barely. I mean, like, I blew on it a few times. Just, I'm like, you know what? It's a little fucking dusty in there. Oh my god, was it fucking stressful, though. Like, my room was hot. I had the fan on and everything, and I was just sitting here, and I was trying to, like, get this damn thing to freaking work, just so I can record this morning, and that ended up not going very well, and now it's, like, 1 o'clock, and here I am recording, and I woke up at, like, 11 o'clock again today. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like I said, this is like my last week off, you know, for this 2 consecutive weeks, so I'm kind of like, sort of, I don't know, like, I've just been so lazy and just tired and just not wanting to do something. It's funny, like, when I woke up this morning, like, I had troubles breathing because, well, I typically have breathing problems. I don't have asthma or anything like that, so I don't know exactly what it is, but sometimes I have these problems breathing, and I always just assume it's my room, because it gets so damn humid in here. But, like, I woke up this morning, like, my chest was fucking hurting because I think it's because I slept for so fucking long. Like, I just cannot be that fucking lazy. Like, some people can just sleep for days and days on end, but I just cannot. I'd rather just do some things and actually get some things done, but, you know, it's just like, I just feel like I've been doing nothing for the past few days, so it's just like, why even necessarily even bother with getting up sometimes? Oh, I'm just so fucking tired because, like, I stay up all night and play a game. Oh, which reminds me. So, last night my brother was like, you know what? You should download Resident Evil 7, the demo. And I'm like, is it pretty good? And he said, yeah, it's actually pretty scary. I'm like, oh, really? All right. So, we downloaded it. And I will say this. I'm impressed with what they have. But I want to let you people know. You guys, I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that's already pre-ordered the game. But I'm not going to pre-order it myself, just because I got other games coming out I want to play instead. Nothing wrong with the game itself. It's just like, I'm afraid, since it's kind of like PT, that I'm afraid like it might end up going the same route as PT. Or if maybe Capcom might fuck something up when the game comes out itself. So that's why I recommend waiting to like, I'm not a big fan of pre-order bonuses either. Like, I don't like the idea of it, but I still do it anyway because I'm just that kind of guy. Like, we're all consumers in some certain way or shape or form. So that we're just people. That's what people do. Like, no matter what we do, we're still gonna fucking pre-order games. Even if we say, like, you know, don't pre-order, don't pre-order, don't pre-order, you know, like, it hurts the business and stuff like that. People are still gonna fucking do it. You know, they're still gonna allow it. They're still gonna have people, like, actually, you know, granting pre-order bonuses and what have you. And again, people are still just gonna do it. It's just gonna happen. So it's like, you know, like, if you really want to pre-order the game, like, again, like, nothing wrong with doing it. It's just, I'd say wait until you see, like, gameplay, like, in-game gameplay footage first. And also, like, just wait like a week, or maybe if you even want to go, like, even stretch it even further, you can always wait like just a few days before the game even comes out. I was gonna say, did my fucking game freeze? I would have been so pissed. Well, anyway, like, just wait a couple days before the game comes out and then pre-order that way. Like, that's all you really gotta do. I mean, if you really just want to warn you guys, like, this is Capcom, this is Resident Evil. We've been down this road before. It's just, you got to be a little bit careful with your pre-orders, because trust me, I've pre-ordered games before that I later on just said, well, that really wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. But, you know, here I am stuck with it, so that's what happens. Like, I wanted to get Bioshock Infinite, and, you know, the gameplay trailers were looking nice. Yeah, it looked like it was going to be, like, actual legit in-game footage, and then it turned out like it wasn't, and that was just that. That's just the story of that, I guess. Thing is, like, if you got essence that's flying, like, too high above you, you can always charge up to try to get the essence to, you know, come down towards you. But be careful with the charge, though, because, like, it charges quick. Like, look at that. That was pretty fucking quick. But you can always kind of, like, jerk it out, like, hiding, pretty much, just by holding down the triangle button, or whatever system you're playing on. That way you can kind of just get it to come towards you just a bit. Yeah, see? Like, I kind of cheaped it out on that one. The good thing about the bow and arrow that we have is it automatically locks on target. I think you can probably turn that off, but this is one fuck of a powerful bow. Especially in Ninja Gaiden 3, like, holy shit, is it good. Well, I guess it came toward me that way anyway. Alright, automatically, I guess. And looks like we gotta fight Douchebag once again. Wait, I thought I killed you. Or did I... Wait, no, I think we, God, I don't remember. That was like a while ago. That was like a couple parts ago. Yeah, that was like fucking 2 parts ago. How am I supposed to remember anything? I better start using my Nimpo. Thing is, if you don't lock on with your Nimpo, I'll show you. If you don't lock on with your Nimpo, he'll automatically target the next target. So, you don't have to worry, like, if like, you fuck up or whatever. You don't have to worry about that, because the game's not that much of a douche to you. You know, honestly, this guy's actually a lot easier. Thing is, the bow and arrow is pretty good for some bosses. But this one particularly, like, if they can block, no, it's not gonna do shit. I guess that's just like another type of boss. Like, it's the same deal. Same archetype, but different character, I guess. More than likely, I assume so. Okay, well, that takes care of him.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline. Damn you! The demon statue is ours. This statue is the talisman of Mount Fuji.
Now the sacred peak erupts.
The gates of the underworld are opened.
The fiends are unleashed.
Okay, so now we're going to continue on real quick. Alright, let's go find out where we got to go next. First things first, chest. Ooh, good thing too. I needed some fucking Nimpo back. Thing is, blue essence and red essence gives you full UT charge. Yellow essence does not. It gives you 1 level for every yellow essence. So keep that in mind. Like if you see blue essence around, you're gonna get an automatic, like full UT charge. All right, now we gotta go ahead and fucking fuck these guys up real quick. I still don't know if obliteration techniques actually give you any more essence or not. I assume so, and I want to assume so as much as because like it makes sense to me. You know, like it'd make a lot of sense if it did, but who knows? This is fucking Ninja Gaiden. It was funny, I actually went back and I watched my Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 run, and I was actually talking about the same stuff that I talk about here. I mean, it's funny because, like, of course I do. You know, it's practically the same game, regardless. Like, that's just how it's pretty much supposed to be like. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and take these guys out real quick. I mean, these games are relatively one and the same anyway. Alright, anyway, I thought I could do that to save myself trouble and save myself some time, but I'm an idiot, I guess. It seems like the essence wants to come towards me no matter what I do. God damn it, Ryu. Now, you can actually stop wall running just by letting go, but of course, I'm not that smart now, am I? Wait, did I really just say that? I'm not really that smart, aren't I? Ah, fuck it. Who cares? I'm fucking distracted. I don't know, like, there's been so many things going on today that I just have no brain right now, and I can't brain, guys. I can't brain today. So just forgive me for being a complete nonsensical retard. That's just what's gonna happen. Boop. Yeah, like, I was talking about, like, you know, if you kill somebody with a UT, this is back on the first game. If you kill somebody with a UT, you're supposed to get, like, more essence. Like, they drop, like, bigger essence orbs. So I always assumed it was bigger essence, or just more essence, which, logically speaking, that makes sense, right? Now, for some people who are probably wondering right now, like, what the fuck was up with the windmill? Like, what's that? Well, when I get the chance, when I get done with these idiots, I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is the windmill. That's what it is. You hit X and square at the same time, and a square, or triangle, if, well, see, like, you just do, like, this weird, see, like, right now, this is just a normal jump, but X and square is like that. Now, the thing is, they want you to do windmill on top of somebody's head. That's how it pretty much works. Oh, alright, well, I don't need mushrooms right now. Unfortunately, well, I should say fortunately, because I don't want to waste too much of it. I think we're supposed to shoot these. No, I don't remember what we're supposed to do with these. I think they were just there just to be there, actually. Yeah, because, like, everything's dead now. We just got to get back to the middle. Gotta get back to the middle ground. That's easy enough. And then I fuck up. Of course I do. Okay, dokie. Let's see here. I don't know how much I'm going to record today, folks. This might be the only video for today. That way I can actually get some Batman going, too. God, fucking Ryu. That, and I'm kind of a little bit distracted and just kind of brain dead. And my facial hair is starting to kind of come in, and it's really bothersome, and I got to put on some gotta clean my face off, and it's been quite some, got a lot of dust going around in here, and just a lot of issues today, seems like. But that's to be noted, I guess. That's just what's gonna happen. Alrighty, get some essence out of that. Barely any. I'm gonna save it real quick just in case. I still got time to, you know, go ahead and jack around. Sorry if this commentary wasn't as good as, like, episode 1 and 2 and all that, but, you know, that's just how it's gonna be. They just fucking avoided my nympho. I am going to destroy these assholes quickly. Thing is, you can tell where they're gonna go at most of the time, because, like, sometimes, like, when they'll move around the field like that, they'll actually give, like, a little, like, weird water effect on the ground that kind of signifies where they're going. And you can pretty much, for the most part, see, like, an outline, or just some weird, like, mist, like, figure floating around and such. Ah, shit. Thing is, I would talk about more about Resident Evil 7, but I really don't want to spoil the game. Like, it's definitely worth trying, guys. It's free. It's still on PlayStation Store. Go pick it up if you haven't played it yet. It is good. Granted, the game's supposed to be coming out like January 24th. That's what it says from the teaser. And so far, I think there's only like 3 or 4 different types of endings. And the way that people signify endings in that game is like specific items that you pick up. And there's like 2 items in the game that has nothing to do with anything. Like, nobody has figured out exactly what these two items do yet, and that's the axe and a dummy's finger. And, like, me and my brother were trying to figure it out as well, and there was nothing we could do with it. We tried, tried going back upstairs and all this other stuff with the axe, and that didn't seem to work. And I will admit, the game, like, just the freaking teaser is it's fucking scary. Like, I love scary games. I haven't played a good scary game since PT, and that was a demo. That's what's funny. It's like, those are demos. And it's crazy, like, what we're coming to nowadays, where demos are the only thing that can actually satisfy, people's needs for better horror games nowadays. That's kind of, like I said, a sad deal.
Father!
You must be Gichan.
And you must kill Hayabusa's little cub. It is said that a dragon ninja would die to protect the demon statue. You seem eager to fulfill your duty. Now, Elizabeth, you must keep your word.
Stop!
Your death will atone for generations of deities. Bloodline of the Dragon Ninja ends here.
Alright, so this is Gichan. He is pathetically easy. And I say that with, like, that's an understatement, but regardless, he's easy. Sort of. Until, like, you get to, like, mentor mode and all that other stuff. Like, when you get to harder difficulties, that's when he really shines for being an ass. But he doesn't do a lot of damage. That's the situation. Like, we're playing on normal, folks, so remember that. Like, yeah. It's just... Of course he's going to be, pathetically easy on normal. I think that Nimpo should be able to work on him. Like, he shouldn't be able to avoid it. Or he does. Okay. So he was the one that avoids it. God damn it. Should have known. Alright, so basically to take him out is just, basically just fucking block all his attacks. And oops, I wasted 2. That's not good. Block all his attacks, wait for him to stop, and just go in for some hits. I think he doesn't really... He avoids Nimpo, and he avoids most of your attacks. But as you see right there, there's of course there's those, how do you put them? Not transitions, but those just specific scenes where you'll just randomly, like, clash swords together and what have you. And after you clash swords together like that, that's when you can do some really hefty damage. Of course, just kind of keep an eye on your health, because, like, if you're like me, you're probably gonna, fuck up a lot. Now, the thing is, like, I'm pretty damn sure that more likely on Master Ninja, he's probably a dick. But just go for basic combos, block as much as you can, heal as much as you can, and he's rather pathetically easy. But then again, that's most bosses in this game.
You're already dead.
Follow the woman! You must retrieve the statue! Go! Now!
Alrighty, let's see here. Let's go ahead and save it real quick. Now, I'm going to say this right now. Bosses in Ninja Gaiden 2 are easy on normal mode. When you go to, like, mentor mode and higher, that's when they become, like, just basically powerhouses. And it gets hard. Of course, like, you up the difficulty, of course they're going to get harder, but something about, like, Ninja Gaidens is just, like, they're easy enough to play through. Like, they give you the advantage of playing through the game, but also making it challenging until you learn the moves and such, and you actually learn how to play well. And then they kick your ass in, like, the higher difficulties. Like, big time, they kick your ass. Alright, here we go. Thunderclap of Catastrophe. The graceful Alexei, one of the 4 greater fiends, appears in the skies over New York, raining lightning upon the streets of the proud city. Ryu Hayabusa arrives in Manhattan in search of Elizabeth, who escaped from Hayabusa Village with the demon statue. The fiends have already begun transforming New York into a fiend realm. Ryu's battle begins as the thunder and laughter of the great fiend echo throughout the city. So now we gotta go find where she's hiding at.
An exquisite city of stardust. Breathtaking. But you, my lady, must be so tired of the view. How's that, my dear? Are you pleased? Excellent. I know you've never got.
Alrighty. You know, it's funny, I actually forgot about that weirdo being up there. I forgot about him being in this game. And, well, what I just said about the bosses being easy is like, okay, here's the situation. I guess I should probably just go ahead and explain a little further. They're easy to take down. I mean, yeah, they have a lot of quick moves. But if you just block a lot of their stuff and just avoid a lot of their attacks, they're rather easy to fight. But, that lightning guy, spoiler alert, he's one of the tougher ones. Let's just say that much. Now, if you guys remember, like, in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, the bosses in that game, well, the final boss in that game was pathetically easy, too. So it's like, there's a lot of bosses in Ninja Gaiden Sigmas that are easy to fight, until we get to 3. Fuck 3. But then again, you know, difficulty is subjective, of course, so I can't just say, like, oh, yeah, you know, because I can do it, you guys can do it as well. No, that's not the truth. That's stupid. You know, all because I can do something doesn't mean that you guys can do the same, or something that you guys can do, I probably can't do either. So, I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode pretty soon, once we take out these damn dogs, I guess. I probably should just do that next time, to be honest. But I'm just going to take them out now, just for the sake of just taking them out. Because why the hell not? Yeah, like, see, I'm already just letting myself get my ass whooped. Pretty much. I'm not blocking or nothing. And of course I'm getting, you know, juggled right there. Which is unfortunate, but I'll get my health back anyway. It's like, you know, that's just how this game works. It's a fucking awesome ass game. Let's just say that much. Well, anyway folks, I better let you go. So, as always, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time when we play some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And as always, take care. Well, everybody. Ooh, what's this?